97underground.com.
Hey folks, Michael Spedden here, host of The Back of the Rack on 97underground.com, Baltimore's pure rock worldwide, and welcome to the 97 Underground Michael Spedden interview page, where we feature interviews with all the best local and national acts. Remember folks, The Back of the Rack on 97underground.com can be heard every Tuesday from 2 to 4 p.m. Download the free app and listen anytime, anywhere. And enjoy our interviews, folks. Remember, shop small and support local homegrown original music. Now, on with the interview. Hey folks, Michael Spedden here, and tonight we sat down with Chigger, the bass player from Rahway, also known as the Slumlords of New Jersey, a great band. They just released an album. They've come off of the road recently, but they are planning on going back out later on this year. They've got some shows lined up at the Whiskey and a couple of other places, around the nation, and they're definitely worth checking out. They're website is rahwayband.com, and it's RAHWAY band.com. So stick around. You'll enjoy our interview with Chigger, the bass player, and we'll be back right after these words. And welcome back to the Back of the Rack, the Michael Spedden Show here on 97underground.com, Baltimore's pure rock worldwide. Today, we have a very special guest. From the great state of New Jersey. The band Rahway is here today, and we have Tim, also known as Chigger, their bass player. It looks like a Gibson playing man and a bass player who, hey, I knew I liked you right off the bat, so welcome.
Thank you for having us, Mike.
Great. So it looks like you've got a lot of great news, a lot of great things going on. You've been out on the road. You did a tour. You've got some new material coming out and everything. So where do you want to start in telling me about all these things? I mean, it's a lot of news, and we'll get to everything, but where do you want to start?
So right before we left for the tour, we actually were on tour with Scotty Austin from Saving Abel.
Oh, sure.
He was he was their replacement singer for like 8 years or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent guy. We did a tour with him a couple years ago. He invited us back, and we just hit it off. So right before we went on tour, we released our second single from Pavement Records, or Pavement Entertainment. It's called Drowning. Put out a video for it. We filmed it at a haunted house in Staten Island, New York.
Oh, love it. Love it.
It was legitimately haunted. I was going to the bathroom, and I felt someone graze my neck.
Oh, wow.
I'm like, what the hell was that? And I'm like, I'm getting at it. I've never pissed so fast in my entire life. And we were filming, all of our segments on the main floor, but we heard steps upstairs.
Oh, wow.
No one was upstairs. So it was crazy.
Okay. So let me just clarify real quick here. So this was a house that happened to be haunted. It wasn't like an amusement haunted house.
No, it was
a house that happened.
House.
Okay.
Yeah. So
wow.
So Jack Osborne actually filmed this for a TV show. He actually stayed there overnight.
Oh, wow.
And the band Devil Driver actually recorded there, I guess, to get the whole feel. The heavy metal band Devil Driver.
Yeah.
From what I heard, they recorded there. So, but story tells us that there was a mafia hit there.
Oh.
And a guy was drowned in a pond right where we played. We had the stage set up to play outside, and the guy was drowned there, which is ironic because the song is called Drowning.
A mafia hit on Staten Island. What are the chances?
Yeah, right. Yeah, I mean that's not stereotypical at all, right? So they dragged the guy's body into the boiler room, chop it up, and they killed him. So
man, they didn't mess around.
No, they didn't mess around. So apparently, this guy's soul has been running up and down the steps. He doesn't know he's dead, and you could hear him, and we've heard him.
Yeah.
So if you watch our video, there's also a little figure during one of the scenes. You can see it. We didn't even know it was there until the final edits. We're like, what the heck is that right there? So,
something. It's interesting that you bring that up, because I had left the band at the time, but a band that I was in years ago, they took a band picture, and they were next to a window, and you can see an old woman kind of looking out the window. during the band
Wow. And she
picture,
wasn't
you know.
there. She
Yeah,
wasn't there, right?
well, I mean, I guess she was there in some form, but
Yeah, right.
yeah, whoa. I mean, that
That's
was,
crazy.
and I saw that and I was like, are you sure you didn't figure out how to do that? I mean, this was the
Yeah.
90s too, so there wasn't like AI or anything. We could just, whip that up in about 2 minutes. No, no. I mean,
Yeah.
this would have had to have been legit if it was there. And
Well, same here. We
yeah,
saw it
yeah.
in the final cut. We're like, whoa, what's that right there? And
Hmm.
my our manager who's editing the video goes, holy sh! I don't want to curse, but holy crap!
Right, right, right,
there's
right.
a there's an image there, so we kept it in.
Mm.
See if any fans will point it out.
Yeah, I actually worked. I was a haunt actor for a while, and there's a haunt around us. There's a band, Scarlet Angel. Kim Yates is the drummer. Plays in
Yeah,
a drums in a metal band, owns a haunt, and it actually is haunted too. So she actually has a haunted amusement, but then she also has paranormal tours, and they get all kinds of readings and things out there on the equipment that
yeah.
they have, and it's something else. It really is, But
Nothing more metal than that.
you know what? It doesn't get much more metal than that. You're absolutely right, and yeah, and that's the thing too. It's like metal people. We love Halloween. We love that kind of
Yeah,
theme. That kind of theme or that kind of just whatever it is, that aura, of the
yeah.
hauntedness and the paranormal stuff and everything. And
I mean, I could have done
yeah,
without it, but I mean, they decided to put me in the room with all the dolls hanging on the walls. I'm like, come on, really? That was the scene that I shot.
oh man, I know. It's like yeah, it's the creepiest room. It's Murphy's Law right there. You end up getting
Yeah,
stuck with that.
put the bass player in there.
Right? Yeah, exactly, exactly. Yeah, we're the Rodney Dangerfields of rock and roll.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah. No respect. I get no
no,
respect.
yeah, no respect at all. Yeah, that's something though. So, well, that's great. And you've got a lot of stuff. I was looking at your website here. You'll find your videos and everything under the media section on your website, videos and music there. It's rawayband.com. And it's a great website too, folks. I do encourage you to check it out. There's a lot of great photos, press. There's a let's see here. There's a videos and music you can get on here. You can shop and
Lots of merch.
lots of great merch. And you guys sell beach balls? Is that a beach ball or a basketball
Yes.
there? No
Yeah, we have
kidding.
beach balls that we actually used to throw out during shows, but we that stopped. Now we just throw out t-shirts.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. And yeah, so you got your music, you got your album there. Oh, this is great. I love the Garden State shirt. That's a great one too. They've got an actual Rahway, folks. They've got a Rahway t-shirt with a it looks Garden State looks like the Garden
Garden State
State
Parkway. Yeah.
sign, but
Yeah.
you kind of took
Yeah.
it to Garden State Slumlords. I've seen that, Slumlords of New Jersey.
Yep. That's our nickname. We were I was doing an interview like this and
Uh-huh.
someone said, how would you describe the music of Rahway? And I just said, we're just the slumlords of New Jersey. And it stuck. And
Oh,
we were working with Mike Orlando from Adrenaline Mob. He was our producer,
oh,
and he's like, "Why don't
sure.
you just call your EP?" Because we were recording an EP with him at the time. He's just like, "Just recall it. Just call it Slumlords of New Jersey." He's like, "It's a cool name." I go, "There you go." So
Mm-hmm.
we did. So
Awesome.
we've been called that since. Yeah,
Awesome. 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 Yeah, I love the merch. I mean, that's really a lot of bands from Maryland, where I'm from, incorporate the Maryland state flag somehow in their logos a lot of
yeah,
times or in their merch.
yeah.
And you see this more and more, I mean, people having a little more pride in their hometowns, I think,
Not many Jersey bands do it. So I
yep.
mean, we had the. I mean, John Bon Jovi was the only one that might have came close to it and calling his album New Jersey.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I don't really think of any other Jersey bands that have showed their pride.
Yeah,
So
well,
figured we'd
Springsteen
do it.
maybe, maybe Springsteen.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's but yeah, that's another thing too. And I think this also it plays a part in or something that plays a part in this is it's not just New York and LA anymore. we've got
Yeah.
Austin, Atlanta, Nashville, Arizona,
So
a
many.
lot of
Yeah.
music capitals out there now. And people, I think nowadays, I mean, years ago, whenever we would play New York, and I don't know if you got this too, being from New Jersey, you're from New York, you're a New York band, or you're a
Yeah. Yeah.
DC band, you're not from Baltimore,
Yep. Yeah.
But
Right.
now,
Yep.
Maryland, New Jersey.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. I mean, we are named after a city in New Jersey, so I guess
Right,
we
right.
have to kind of like it'd be weird if we were from Florida and we named ourselves after a New Jersey city.
Exactly. Yeah. It'd be kind of like the Naked Gun. Kid in Cincinnati, he fought out of
Yeah,
Akron, yeah.
yeah,
He fought out of Buffalo, yeah.
right.
Yeah. Well, why don't we give one of your songs a spin here? You had a couple of singles that we talked about beforehand. I think the first one on your new album is called Stone. Do you want to play that or tell us about it real quick before we spin it?
Yeah, sure. Stone is I don't know, it's got a Velvet Revolver feel. It starts out with me, the
Hmm.
bass. We open every set with it.
Of
So
course.
it's one of my favorite songs
Yeah, well, that's how all songs should start.
with the bass.
Yeah,
I agree.
I mean, come on, why not?
Give us some credit. I mean,
Yeah,
we're the sexiest instrument in the band. I mean, you feel us, you don't see us play.
exactly, exactly. So this is Stone by Rahway.
Let me go. Do you know what it's like to be loved? Do you share my eyes around you and I know? I've been growing colder lately. Need someone to resuscitate me. Can you come and bring the fire again? Losing touch, feeling crushed. Do you feel me? Lying the pain inside, and you just cannot bear. I've been going colder lately. Need someone to resuscitate me. Can you come and bring the fire again? I hate to see you in the morning, always loving, you're not alone. I hate to see you in the morning, always loading, let us go. Let us go. I've been growing colder lately. Need someone to resuscitate me. Can you come and bring the fire again? I hate to see you in the morning, always loving, you're not alone. I hate to see you in the morning, always loading, let us go. Heart of gold, heart of gold, heart of gold.
Okay, that's a great song. I really enjoyed that. Now, where did you do your recordings?
We recorded everything that we put out recently at Mike Orlando's Sonic Stomp Studios.
Okay,
As I
Mike
said earlier, Mike
Orlando.
Orlando.
Yeah,
Yeah, he was the guitar player from Adrenaline Mob.
right. In his studio. Okay, okay, that's
Yeah,
great, and it sounds really nice. I mean, it's a nice sounding. Well, I've listened to the whole thing, and it sounds great. I really like your material and the style and everything. It's not overdone, which I really like. It's done well, but it's not
it's
overdone.
raw.
It
It's
is.
raw. We
It
we
is.
we give it to you the raw way.
Yeah, exactly. There
It's
we go. There we go. The raw way. The raw way. And more jokes like that, you'll end up in Staten Island at the haunted house of your own, right?
well, if you go to a Rahway show, it's that's what it is. It's just a big comedy and comedy and live music act.
I love that. I love that. And from you telling me that, I can see that you guys, and looking at your website, your pictures and some other things that I've seen on there, you seem like the kind of guys who you want to have fun up there. One
Yep,
thing that used
100%.
to drive me up the wall that when I would play, when I was playing years ago, especially if you did an open mic or something like that. Um, Me and my band partner, we'd be up there cutting up, cracking jokes and everything. And the people that didn't like it were the ones that would get up there and just be like all mad and talking about protesting and stuff.
Yeah,
You
right.
know, um, you know, Nobody wants to go to a show where it's no fun,
No,
you know.
exactly. And I mean, we realized that the past few shows we've been playing, the more fun we had, they were
Mhm.
having out there.
Right, right. It's contagious.
Yeah. I mean, we got to a point where we just played a show with Dorothy up at Bethlehem at the Steel
Hmm.
Stacks, and we just started a Rahway chant.
Hmm.
The place was packed with people, and they're chanting Rahway. They're chanting our name. And
Yeah.
then at the end of the show, there was a line around the whole venue waiting to meet us. So it
Hmm.
was cool. It was cool. They saw that we were having fun, and they had fun too. So it was great.
Exactly, exactly. Fun is contagious. Smiles are contagious. And
Sure.
it does,
Yep.
and it shows through too. When you're up there having fun, it shows in your performance as well. I always say if something's
Yep.
wrong up there, that sticks out like a sore thumb too. You know. Yep.
Yep. 100%.
Mhm.
100%.
Yep. So again, we kind of talked about you had mentioned you just gotten off the road here. You did a Northeast invasion for the past. But God, that's a lot. God, it seems like you're doing something just about every day. God, for
Yeah. Two
yeah.
weeks. Two
Yep.
weeks straight. Yep.
Yep.
And a
And it looks.
snowstorm in between it.
Yeah, I know, I know. It looks like you were down south when that hit too. I mean,
Yeah.
God, lucky you got out of there because like the Carolinas, they do not know how to handle snow.
No, no, no. And we got lucky because the Kentucky date actually got canceled. So
Oh, right.
we saw how close to home we were from Tennessee, and we just
Mhm.
drove home to Tennessee from Tennessee to Jersey, and we
Right.
beat the snow. So we got home before the snow hit,
Oh, okay. Okay. And
and then we went back out.
oh, sure, sure, sure. Well, that's the thing too. And it looks like you were out with who was it? Special guest Late Nine, Pulsifier, and
Like yeah,
Rahway.
Pulse,
Yep. Scotty
Memphis, the
Austin.
Memphis Rundown, great band, and Scotty Austin. Yep,
And Scotty Austin. Yeah, well, that looks like quite a bill too,
it was amazing.
yeah. And that's the thing too. I mean, there's so many great bands, so many great indie bands out there to play with. I
Yeah, oh,
mean,
yeah.
and people, the one thing that drives me up the wall, and I don't know if you would agree with this or not too, but these people that go around saying there's no good new music out there.
There is.
Yes, there is.
There is. You just got to get out there and see it. I will say, 4/5 of the lineup that we went on tour with,
Hmm.
played live music.
Yeah.
1/5 of them decided, hey, I'm going to play to a track.
Right, right, right.
I lost respect for that. I'm not going to say who it is,
Hmm.
but I walked up to see the bass player, not even plugged in. He was going through the motions, and it made me sick. So I walked away. You know, it was just it demeans everything that we do
Hmm.
as musicians to do that. So I've always heard our friend Eddie talk about it on his radio show,
Hmm.
and it didn't really bother me until I actually saw it in person. Like just like, oh God, really?
Hmm. I know that's just sick. That is just I've got no words for that.
Yeah.
Playing not even plugged in, playing along. Oh God,
Ah,
Oh, jeez.
If you could have seen it, I mean, the other band saw my face, and I was just like, I gotta leave. I can't even watch this.
You just can't, you just can't, and you shouldn't have to. I mean, that is
Yeah,
just that is just terrible. That is just terrible, and it's a slap in the face of anybody who's really working hard and putting original material out there. I mean, there is so much
right.
good stuff. I mean,
Yes,
I get
agree.
album after album after album, and it's not only here; it's in Europe too. There's a lot
Yeah.
of great stuff coming out of Europe,
Yep.
Canada. I mean,
Yep.
in the almost 2.5 years I've been here at 97, I've interviewed over 80 bands, and they're all putting out great stuff, whether they're local here or they're national or touring or regional or whatever. There is good stuff out there. You just got to give
Yeah.
it a chance.
Yeah. You're right, 100%. I mean, without the local bands, there'd be no national bands, right?
Exactly, exactly. And every national act out there that's huge had their first album, or they had their first couple of albums where they were kind of struggling to really get it to
Yep.
catch on. But yeah, yeah. There's
Takes one song, right?
it really does. It really does. So well, I tell you what, why don't we you had another song that you had mentioned called Drowning. Why don't we give that a spin? What can you tell us about Drowning?
So Drowning is about the fakers.
Okay.
It's about faking your way through life.
Hmm.
You know how you see these people on social media like taking pictures of like themselves in like China or something like that, but they're
Hmm.
really just in their bedrooms. It's like that. People
Yeah,
using
yeah,
AI
yeah.
flexes to fake their way through life. So that's what the
Hmm.
song's about.
Yeah, yeah, I know. She's a whiz. So well, let's give it a spin here. This is Drowning by Rahway.
Swim or drown, so you were heading towards that coast guard. Without a doubt, you have come so far from here. Singled out, they have stripped you from what you once were. Without a sound, reminiscent of all the years. And all along you were doing life like you were in the movies. But all along you were by yourself. You were drowning. And all along you were doing life like you were made for rock star. But all along you were by yourself. You were drowning. You were drowning. You were drowning. Oh, fighting down from who you are and what you once were. Dread now that we lost so much to fear. Settle down, this is not the end you hope for. Adium, now it's all become so clear. All along you were doing life like you were in the movies. But all along you were by yourself. You were drowning. And all along you were doing life like you were made for
Another great song indeed here. So, in the time that we have left, we've got about 4 minutes or so. Go ahead and tell me what you've got coming up. Anything you want to mention, plugs, where we can find your music, everything.
Well, let's see. You can find our music on Spotify.
Mhm.
As far as what's coming up, we have nothing booked. I think we're working on a show with Steel Panther. If you remember those guys,
Oh yeah,
we'll
yeah.
be playing with them in May. But
Mhm.
we're working on that. Nothing's confirmed yet. But we are playing out at the Whiskey A Go Go in November with the Killer Dwarfs. Remember that old '80s band,
Yeah, yeah.
the
Keep
Killer
the
Dwarfs? Yeah,
spirit
yeah, yeah,
alive.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep,
He's bouncing
that's
around in a
right.
box or something.
Yep, yeah. They were great, weren't they?
Oh yeah, loved
Um,
it. Loved it.
so so we're gonna head out west this fall. So we're just keep trucking along. Just keep putting out more music. We're gonna start writing more music because we've been playing the same old stuff for the past 3 or 4 years now.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, and that's the thing too. And then, getting back out on the road. Do you have any venues that are really almost like home to you or like a second home?
we call that Dingbats in Clifton, New Jersey.
Oh, okay, right.
We there, and there's also a Debonair Music Hall in Teaneck, New Jersey. Those are the
Hmm.
two places what we like to call home, but we also like to call Starland Ballroom home in Sayreville.
Oh
So I guess
yeah.
if I had to pick those three places in New Jersey, that'd be it.
That's great. That's great. And how about on the road, like other states? Are there other places that you play pretty regularly, or do you do different venues in different states?
We've been to, I mean, we every state that we've been. Oh, actually, Mickey's Black Box up in Lititz, Pennsylvania.
Yeah, lit it. Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know if it was Lititz or Lititz.
Yeah, I don't know either. That now that I think of it, I don't know which one it is either.
My drummer, when we played there, he goes, which is it? Is it Lititz or Lititz? He's like, I'm really hoping it's the first one.
Hmm. Sounds like a Jeopardy category on Saturday
Yeah,
Night Live.
yeah. But we played that. We love playing there. That place is amazing. We opened up for the Dead Daisies there and
Oh,
Plush, the
hey.
girls.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, Plush. They've been through here too.
yeah.
Yeah, they're great. They're great.
Two
But
great bands. Yeah.
mhm. Yeah, most excellent. Well, yeah, well, look, I really appreciate you coming by and
No, thank you
speaking
for
with us
having
a
me.
bit here. Again, Rahway, RahwayBand.com. I guess you didn't want to be confused with the prison, huh?
We were, yeah, we weren't allowed to have Rahway. I think the city took it or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, well, I guess that's something you run into when you're named after a city. They kind of have
Yeah,
dibs
well,
on
we
that.
we should have made them. We should have made them an offer they couldn't refuse.
That's right. That's right. Yeah. Taking them to that house over in Staten Island and
Yeah,
told them what
that's
was
right.
what, right?
Yep. Yeah, we're the slumlords. We could do that.
Right. Yeah, bingo. There you go. There you go. Perfect. Perfect. Well, this has been a lot of fun. I wish we had more time, but I tell you what, when you're out on the road, you're doing something, you got more music, please come see us again. We'd love to hear from you. I've enjoyed speaking to you tonight, and
Yeah.
I think our fans will enjoy this interview as well. So, folks, RahwayBand.com. And we had Chigger, Tim Louie, also known as Chigger, the bass player, a Gibson man, a bass player. He's a fine person, everybody. We all love him here. So we'll
Yeah.
be back on the Back of the Rack, the Michael Spedden Show here on 97underground.com. Stick around. We'll be back right after these words. Don't go anywhere. All right, folks, thanks for tuning in and listening, and hope you enjoyed today's interview. Remember, the Back of the Rack is on every Monday from 2 to 4 p.m. Eastern, and our replay is every Wednesday morning from 2 to 4 a.m. Eastern Time on 97underground.com, Baltimore's Pure Rock worldwide. You can download our free app and listen anytime, anywhere. Also, don't forget our YouTube channel. Hit the like and subscribe button and allow for notifications so you'll be the first to know whenever new episodes air. Thanks for listening. We'll see you next time.
Log on and crank it up. The station your mother warned you about. 97underground.com.